Okay, now we are moving to the end of our Unit 5's lecture. In Unit 5, we earlier dealt with what rewriting is, then we talked about what paragraph writing is and how to make an effective paragraph. And then in the third lecture, we talked about what are the elements of the paragraph in detail, like what is the main idea, what is the topic sentence, what is the topic sentence and how it is made, what are the limitations. Then we talked about supporting detail, that what kind of information we can use as a supporting detail, how can we introduce examples, how can we illustrate anything. We also gave some examples, and then we talked about what is the conclusion or conclusive sentence. This time we'll look at language and other technical aspects such as unity. This element is considered to be one of the most essential characteristics of any paragraph, because if your paragraph does not have unity, so it might not be considered as a focused paragraph or as an effective paragraph. Let's see what it says. It is one of the most important characteristics. As I told you that it is important. The entire paragraph should maintain a single focus. It means that one paragraph should completely and solely deal with one main ideas. Even every sentence or every complex or compound sentence that comes after the main idea or the supportive detail should be should be creating a relationship with the main idea, individually or directly or indirectly. The topic sentence, supporting detail, and concluding sentence should present thoughts on the same idea. Like I told you that you cannot do one thing. That when we talked about Karachi and we limited Karachi in terms of two things. Number one, we talked about Karachi as a city that provides job. Moreover, it is also introduced as a city that provides food free of cost to the people who cannot afford it. We cannot talk about the entertainment resources or the sources in Karachi in the same paragraph. Like we cannot say that, well, not only Karachi provides free food or jobs, it also provides good places to visit. So good places to visit it should not be the part of that paragraph. The paragraph must be surrounded by two things. That is how people are fed free of cost and the jobs they are provided with, the opportunities to earn money they are provided with. Similarly, another example, the main example that was mentioned in your slides is about honor killing and women fear. So obviously, our paragraph will be looking at how women in our society feel, what fears they have, what risk factors they have, being women in the society, how difficult it is, and particularly their difficulty is not going to be related to domestic violence. It's not going to be related to harassment at workplace, harassment in the street, or financial stability. But it would be related to honor killing only, because this is called one main idea that we are focusing on. So even if we write a paragraph and we continue to write it and add supporting detail and conclusive sentence or concluding sentence, we must see that what the girls in our society, in third world countries, and particularly backward societies, conservative societies, fear of, they are afraid of, and they are afraid to be killed. They think that they can be killed in the name of honor, and nobody is going to ask, nobody is going to fight their case, advocate their cases. And it has happened earlier. Even they wouldn't dare to share their feelings about someone if they want to get married, and it happens in some parts of our country. So the paragraph would mainly be focusing on this. So that's the unity. Now, what is coherence? Coherence means all the ideas in paragraph flow smoothly from one sentence to the next sentence. The connection of ideas at ideal level. Coherence means the sentence that comes after the another sentence should have grave relationship, clear relationship, that yes, this is that, and now the next thing is going to be coming is this. and there is a proper relationship. So if you achieve coherence, it means that your ideas, your paragraph is smoother to read, it's easier to read for reader, it is easy to grasp the main idea, and it is easy to relate. Similarly, how do we do that? And how can we achieve coherence? We use transition devices, connecting words or connecting devices, and they are also called writing discourse markers. Traditional words and phrases that are also called signal words. Using traditional words to help achieve clear and coherent communication with your audience. Example, earlier, former, formerly, after all, along the same lines, also, accordingly, as a consequence, as a result of this, because, moreover, those, this, that, these words will always help you create a relationship with the earlier sentences or the preceding or proceeding, both sentences in a paragraph. So if you use these devices will always help you in the first part, in an early attempt of writing. Obviously, you would not have good grip on it, but the more you write, the more you attempt to use these transitional phrases, you become more confident in your writing, and your writing improves slowly and gradually. So never think of that one thing, that you will be a skilled writer at once. For that, we have also chosen an activity, uh, the hazards of movie going, given on page number 26 of College Writing Skills by John Langan. John Langan is one of the most famous writers who teaches us how to write essays, effective paragraph. So on page number 26 and 27, there is an example followed by an activity, which you will find very much useful, very much in relevance with this particular idea. So I believe that this would have been very helpful to you to have a word right before your lectures, that what unity is, how coherence works, what transitional words are there. So that will be very helpful to you, and you can even find out a lot of examples from newspapers, from letters to editor, from different parts of writing skills. You can pick up one paragraph and you can pick up their preceding and proceeding paragraph, and you can diagnose that every paragraph has some main focus or main idea that is supported by transitional word, and achieving unity, achieving the coherence with the main idea. So this is what we have for this week. I hope that you have had an idea where you can learn. Thank you so much.